Good morning, FlossTube. It's Julie with Reflections Framing and Stitching. Today is Friday, the 24th of April, and I am back for Chart of the Day video number 21. I changed locations, hoping to get the colors better today, but they still seem to be washed out and not quite right. So I don't know if there's a way to calibrate the color on the chart or on the computer. I'm gonna have to find a tech person to answer some of these questions for me, because I have no clue and Dan doesn't, and I've talked to Adam and he doesn't either. So gonna have to find someone that can help me out. I did have a couple people yesterday who said my sound was a little off. Again, I don't know how to change that or how to fix it, but I will keep trying. Anyway, I hope you're having a good Friday. It's kind of cloudy today. They said maybe some rain, but so far it's just kind of cloudy. Not supposed to be as warm. I actually had my capris on this morning, and then I happened to ask Siri what the temperature was supposed to be, and she said it was only going to be 64. So the jeans went back on and the capris went back in the drawer. Yesterday would have been a good capri day. I read the comments from yesterday regarding flowers, and lots of different flowers out there that people love. Some of them I've never heard of. I'm going to have to look them up. A lot of people like the same type of flowers. What I found interesting was that not many people said roses were their favorites. Hydrangeas seem to be right up there. Irises. Lily of the Valley was mentioned several times. A couple of you like carnations like myself. Yes, Lori, I think we were twins separated at birth. So anyway, thank you for answering the question. It was fun to read the answers. Thank you for joining me again for another video. I look really tired today. I know I look tired today. I did not sleep well last night. I slept with the windows open. I've got to quit sleeping with the windows open, because apparently I'm developing allergies. I went home early yesterday because I was itching so bad and my eyes were burning in their sockets. So I went home so I could take a Benadryl. And then what did I do? I sat out on the deck. So that didn't do the allergies any better, and I slept with the windows open. So I have informed Dan that he needs to install the new ceiling fan in the bedroom, because I get so hot at night anymore. Do any of you have problems with that? I'm fine during the daytime, but then at night when I go to bed, I'm not even using a blanket these days. I just hot all night long. And I need that air circulation, but my fan makes too much noise and I can't sleep with the fan on. So I said this weekend the fan's got to go. It's got to be replaced. Anyway, chart of the day today is more about the fabric. I have this fabric from Leslie at Under the Sea. I was trying to remember what it was. Brain is gone, and I left the bag up front. But no, actually this is Color and Cotton, not Under the Sea. It's Color and Cotton. It's called Salem. It does not look like my screen. My screen is showing kind of a bluish gray color, which is really pretty, but this is more purpley gray. It's a beautiful color. This is 40 count. This is all I have in it is 40 count, but it's more purple. It is not what I'm seeing on my screen, which is why I think I need to somehow calibrate the, see that matte right up there? That's supposed to be purple too, and it doesn't look purple. And the one above my head, that's more of a purple color too. So that's not, the monitor is not showing me colors that are true, at least in the purpley range. The piece that's right above my head, I always get asked about that when I sit here. It's an old out-of-print chart. The name of it is, I used to be able to pick it up, like good used copies, I used to be able to pick up for $3. And I can't, they've got it up to $8 and $9 a lot of the times anymore. So I used to pick them up and then sell them used here in the shop just because everybody liked it. But I can't in good conscience, you know, pay $9 myself and then charge you $18. That's ridiculous. So when it was $3 and I could charge $6, then I didn't feel so bad. But so anyway, the name of it is, I should know this, I'm asked it often enough. It'll come to me, or I'll put it in the notes below. Okay, so let's move on. Chart of the day today, like I said, is more about the color, which is this. And I've been trying to find something that I wanted to stitch on it. Now, one of my customers, I sold her a piece of this. If I'm remembering correctly, Nicole, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Autumn on Lazy Bear Mountain. We chose this color for that piece, I think. And I think it will look, I had to talk her into it. So I hope it's turning out well. She hasn't mentioned it, so maybe it looks like dog doo-doo. But I've been looking for something else that might go on it. And this chart and this fabric have been laying on the counter for about a week and a half or more, because I was pondering whether I think I would like it. And I decided that I think I probably would like it. So, chart of the day today is from Marjorie Massey. It's a Quaker. Let me straighten that out there. Get closer. There you go. It's not a new chart. It's just new to the shop. The designer is new to the shop. Teresa from Kitten Stitcher is now carrying her, wholesaling her charts to shops. I had been trying to get a hold of this lady for over a year and never could get a hold of her, never could get a response to any messages I left. So I'm glad Teresa was more successful than I was, and I can just order it from her. Colors, because this is a dark color, you're going to want to choose something that's lighter and brighter. And I have several choices for you. But again, they're not going to look right because the color doesn't look right. So I'll start with a couple of overdyes that I like. One is Lunar Eclipse. That's going to be the lighter of the two. The other is Sugar Plum. And again, you'll have to trust me that they look really good on this fabric. My personal favorite is the Sugar Plum. There's several DMC that also look good. There's 3743, 452. That one may be, when you get it down to one strand, might not work as well. 3042 and 27. They're all kind of in that purpley gray. But again, on my monitor, it's not looking right. So I'll have to figure that out this weekend. Several other charts I thought that would look good on that fabric. This is a new one from Long Dog. Pavane for the Times, or Pavan, I think is how it's actually. I had to ask Siri what Pavan meant, and it was a dance, apparently, from way back. But I thought the saying on this, turn your face to the sun and the shadows fall behind you, I kind of liked that. And I liked the design. I thought it was very pretty. It's new in the shop, just came in yesterday. So that would be an option for this, you know, monochromatic on that. I also had this green, this is also 40 count, Cypress from, I think it's Fiber on a Whim. I picked up at Market, and it's showing a little bit more true to color. And I have just several colors. Sometimes it's just nice to play, you know, get a piece of fabric and I just go to the wall and lay stuff on it and see what looks good. Which you guys probably can't do, but if you have an LNS, when it does open back up, you know, do that. Pick out a fabric that you like the color of and take it over to their wall of colors and lay different things on it. See what appeals to you. So any of these colors would look good. Ooh. Okay, that's going to do it for the chart of the day. Question of the day. I was watching Kia B and her husband this morning video because they were talking about Mania and what their plans were for Mania and how they decided what their plans were going to be for Mania and how they organized for Mania. So it's a long video. I didn't even get to that scene actually any of their Mania, but it's always interesting to hear other people's process and how they come up with what they're going to do. Now, 2 years ago, two years ago, I think, 2017, I think, was the first time I ever did Mania. And I did 17 new starts. And then I didn't do any in 2018, I don't think. I freaked myself out a little bit with those 17 new starts, and none of them are done, I don't think. I don't think any of them are done. But last year for retreat, we did what I referred to as mini Mania. We did a new start for each day of retreat, and we worked on that for 4 hours. And then I'm going to have to pause this for just a minute. Keep your fingers crossed that it doesn't go away. Back. Had to take the mail to the mailman. Where was I? Oh, Mini Mania last year at retreat. So we worked on a new project for 4 hours each day. And then we switched to whips and did whips. So for 2 hours, and then a bell would ring and we'd switch to another whip and then another whip until the end of the day. And it was really fun and everybody enjoyed it. And we were planning on doing it again. Actually, it would be next week, but because of the virus, you know, retreat was canceled. So it will keep until next year. So I personally am not planning to do Mania. Now, there's still a week until May, so I could change my mind. I don't know. I could. I don't think I will, though. But my question to you is, how many of you are participating in Mania? And tell me a little bit about, are they all new starts? Are they going to be whips? Are you carrying over from last year? If you did it last year, just tell me a little bit about your process, how you reached the decision, what you wanted to do, because it seems like everyone is doing a little bit different thing these days, which is kind of cool because it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be stressful. It's not supposed to freak you out. So it's supposed to be fun. So if you could answer that question for me, I would appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a good weekend. I don't have any big plans. I have retreat stuff to work on. It's supposed to be fairly nice on Sunday, so maybe we'll work outside in the yard a little bit. We've got to do something about where the trees came out because it's just going to turn into a big mud hole, and so we've got to figure out what we want to do. I'm thinking maybe we want to, oh, here he comes again.
Actually got a package.
Okay, just leave it there. Thanks. I'm thinking I want to hire someone to come in and fix it right, but we'll see. We'll see what the weekend brings. I'm hoping Dan and I can make a video. He has a finish to show you. And yeah, that's the plan, Stan. So I hope you have a great day. I hope you're all well. I hope that quarantine is not driving you nuts. And if it is, try thinking of your blessings. I'm sure we can all think of something to be grateful for. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. So you take care until then. Bye.